Hi, welcome to Lesson 5 in the series Learn Basic English the Easy Way. My name is Jeff Hudson. This time we'll be looking at correct grammar. Grammar is the basis on which the English language is constructed. This is part 1. There'll be following parts in the next uploads, because grammar is a fairly long subject. Let's start looking at it. The correct use of grammar. In this lesson we will learn about the most important part of the English language, grammar. The word grammar means the whole system and structure of a language, how it's made up of words and sentences and phrases. In this lesson we will examine the main parts of the language. Nouns, which are things, places, people, so that the word men is a noun. Adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. So the word three describes the noun men, therefore the adjective is three. Verbs and verb tenses. I am speaking is the present tense of the verb am, and we'll look closely at the word am in the next slide. I spoke, which is the past tense of the verb to speak. So I am speaking is the present tense, I spoke is the past tense. Adverbs describe verbs. So I am speaking quickly, the word quickly is an adverb. It adds to the verb. I spoke quickly, the past tense. The adverb is still the same, quickly. Punctuation, very important because it breaks up the written word. I am here, full stop. You are there, full stop. Reporting speech. When we report speech, we use words like if. He asked if it was done. So if I was reporting on somebody who had asked if something was done, I would write it like that. Relative clauses. This describes a subject. So in this sentence, the storm we had last night was powerful. The we had last night phrase describes the powerful storm. I could have said the storm was powerful, but when I said the storm we had last night was powerful, it made more sense to the person to whom that statement was being made. Nouns. As we said, nouns are people, places and things. They tell us who or what we are talking about. The words cat, Jack, rock, Africa and it are nouns. Say these nouns after me. Dog, house, man, woman, child, it, France, London. They're all nouns. Verbs and verb tenses. Verbs are the action words in English. They tell us what is happening and when, in the past, the present or the future. They also express conditions and possibilities, as we will see. The most important verb is the verb to be. The verb is used with a pronoun, that is a word which replaces a noun. For example, if your name is John, you would say I am speaking, not John is speaking. So I is the pronoun for John. In the present tense we say I am. You are, when there is only one person as the you. He is. She is. We are. You are if you were talking to more than one person, and they are if you were talking about people. Let's go through them again. I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, you are, they are. So I could say, I am running. You are running. He is running. She is running. We are running. You are running. They are running. The past tense of the verb to be is this. I was. You were, where there's only one person to whom you're speaking. He was. She was. We were. You were. They were. So I could say, I was talking. You were talking. He was talking. She was talking. We were talking. You were talking. They were talking. The future tense. I will. You will. He will. She will. They will. My apologies. We will. You will. And they will. How are they used in the future tense? I will speak. You will speak. He will speak. She will speak. We will speak. You will speak. They will speak. The tip. You must pay particular attention to the tense of the verb to speak correct English. Listen to the explanation that I've just read to you as often as needed until you're familiar with this part of the language. I can't stress too much how important this particular area is. It is where we make sense when we're talking about ourselves and or other people. Most important. Some more verbs. I jumped, which is the past tense of jump. He ran, the past tense of run. They talked, the past tense of talk. I could also say, as you know, now, I talked, you talked, he talked, etc. Put. That can be a past tense or present tense. For example, I put the glass on the table may well be the past tense. But if I wanted to make a point to somebody, I could say, I put it to you, and that would be the present tense. So it's one of those tricky little parts of the English language. A word can have two meanings. Placed, which is the past tense of place. And as I mentioned, you can use I, you, he, she, or they before these verbs. So you jumped, past tense. You are jumping, the present tense. Remember the verb to be, back on the previous part of the lesson. Question to you. Answer this. What is the future tense of you? Hopefully you said you will jump, because that is the future tense of the verb to jump. Past tense, they ran. Present tense, they are running. Question, what is the future tense? The answer is they will run. The tip, note that past tense verbs do not use the verb to be. So I don't say here they ran, I just say they ran. You jumped. I jumped. He jumped, etc. So the past tense of verbs do not use the verb to be. We'll continue in the next lesson to look at more parts of the language we talked about earlier. Proceed to it after you are confident that you have mastered the concept of nouns, adjectives and verbs. Remember to practice as often as you can and speak English wherever possible with your friends, family, acquaintances, etc. The word acquaintances means people that you know, but they may not be friends at this stage. They certainly would not be family, so an acquaintance is a person who you know. You can download all of the files that are used in this learning series. Simply go to the link that you see and you can then open the files on your computer at any time. Please subscribe to the channel and you'll be automatically advised of upcoming lessons. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.